Hello, Mallards. It is Monday. Lundy is hanging out in my room right now because her mom is busy doing a phone call show. I am into my medicine. I'm so tired still, but I'm feeling better. I'm just exhausted. The weird thing is that I'm a person, oh look, my little lion, who generally doesn't sleep very much, like not a lot of hours, but I usually get really good, solid sleep. Like once I can get my brain to settle down and go to sleep, I sleep consistently. I just fall asleep and I sleep through the night. That is not the case now that I'm sick with strep. I have been trying to like nap periodically. It's really hard to get to sleep. Like my brain is thinking of 100 things. We'll get to that in a minute. But more than that, like I wake up constantly. Like I feel like I lay down and I sleep for like a very tiny amount of time and then I wake up and my brain is thinking of this other thing. Or I'm having these really weird dreams where I know that they're dreams, so I don't really feel like I'm entirely asleep. And so it's not restful at all. So despite the fact that I went to bed at like 9 p.m. last night, got up briefly to upload the video around midnight when I realized I hadn't done that, went back to sleep, and then didn't get out of bed technically until like 10 a.m. this morning, with a brief wake up at 4 a.m. for the medication I had to take, just long enough essentially to like swallow a pill and then lay back down. I still feel very unrested. Like, because I don't feel like I slept really for much, if any, of that time. And it's a weird feeling for me, and it's not ideal. Can't say I'm enjoying it. Really not enjoying it, actually. It's kind of a bummer. So I would like to be better so that I can go back to my regularly scheduled sleep. And also so I can go back to my regularly scheduled thoughts and dreams. Like usually my brain is racing thinking about things I need to do or ideas that I have that are like related to the real world. And so I lay down to sleep and my brain's like, okay, so I know that you want to sleep, but can we talk about this, and this? Because these are all things that I really think you should hear about. And usually I'm like, oh, okay, I'll think about this stuff a little bit, but then I'll be like, all right, now we're going to focus on a story. Usually I focus on a narrative story and I start thinking about the characters and the story and the fictional world, and focusing on that helps me fall asleep. And then I fall asleep, get my brain to quiet down, focus on a single thing, drift off to dreamland. Have strange dreams about fictional places or whatever. Like I always have kind of fantastical dreams. But now my racing thoughts before bed aren't, let's make a to-do list for tomorrow. Here are the things you haven't done. Here are the things that you should have done. No, my racing brain thoughts are like two cats on a boat. I'm being very literal. Two cats on a boat passing a rat back and forth, but no one wants to take the rat. The rat's name is Bob. That's important because Bob is someone else's ex. Maybe another cat. I'm not sure, but this is what my brain is thinking about in vivid detail. Instead of letting me sleep, is just these cats on boats and this rat named Bob, who is one of the cats, maybe not either of those cats, but maybe another cat's ex. Husband, I think? Maybe just boyfriend? I can't be sure, but that is the level. Or like, my brain is racing, traveling on a train through different train stops. And like every time I hit a train stop, something happens and then I have to like change position in bed and then like travel the train somewhere. I don't know. I can't explain it. But my racing thoughts are wildly different. They are a lot harder to ignore than the ones that are just about my regular life. And then I can't seem to quiet them down enough to fall asleep. And eventually I get exhausted and I fall asleep. But then those racing thoughts sort of continue and they transform into dreams, and then they're waking me up constantly. So like I'll fall asleep because the train is racing to another station and I will have been asleep for like 30 minutes, but then the train will reach the station and that wakes me up. And then I'm thinking about this train and the stations or the cats and the boats, or I can't remember what the other one was the other night, but I'm just saying that this is a very long video that maybe no one is sitting through. That's just me talking about how sleep and sickness and dreams and thoughts are very strange. The human brain is strange. And I would just like to know, from future me, I guess, is this still a thing? Or from others of you out there, like when you are sick, does your sleep drastically change? Not just in the like, it's harder to fall asleep because you're sick, but like, do you have weird racing thoughts and strange dreams like that? Or like, what happens to you when you're sick? Let me know in the comments. Or don't. That's also okay. I won't be offended if you don't comment on this. I hope someday, many, many years in the future, somebody finds this video and it just gets 100 comments for no reason. That would be kind of fun, actually. But yeah, that is what I've been thinking about today. And maybe this is what my entire video will be, because this is almost 7 minutes long. I'm probably not going to edit much out of it. And I don't know if I'll do anything else exciting today. So in case this is the end, I'll see you tomorrow.